What's up, everybody, and welcome back to yet another YouTube video. Believe it or not, Mr. Nice Guy Alec Anselmo here has actually had the cops called on him. You see, I actually used to run drugs back in the day. I've said it before, but I think I'm a legitimately good person. You know, I've always kind of hidden my shell. I'm quite the innocent guy. My little brother's 14-year-old friends know way more weird stuff than I do. I mean, the stuff I have seen in that chat is scarring. Anyway, for a nice guy like me, you can imagine that getting the cops called on you is a terrifying experience. Let me set the stage for you. So firstly, when I'm with my cousin Keegan, I most definitely fear for my life. If we're being honest, I think he's a bit insane, but you know, at the end of the day, usually whatever we're doing is kind of worth it. The adrenaline rush is a nice addition to my life. Also, nextly, basically right in my backyard is a baseball field and high school football stadium. The amount of baseballs that land in my backyard is insane. During the summer, my backyard is a legitimate insurance risk. I'm surprised I'm not dead. One time a baseball came over the fence and nailed my dad right in the back. Like, it legitimately did some damage. If that landed on my dad's head, yeah. So basically in my entire life though, I've been going back to this baseball field and football stadium. And yes, it's a stadium. Technically you're not supposed to go back there, but over the years, I've seen plenty of people back there. I've gotten my fair share of scores from back there as well, actually. Some t-shirts, some blankets, a freaking like Gatorade can thing. I mean, they owe us, you know? Probably could have got like a milli out of that baseball incident, to be honest with you. Now, what's funny is I'm actually like really used to running away from this place. I've seen so many staff, you know, with my brother's friends, or as you could probably guess, my cousin. I never go back there alone, by the way. It's either me, my brother, my cousin, or me, my brother, and his friends. Like one time a car literally pulled into the stadium while me, my brother, and his friend were there. We were like on some like movie shit, man. We were like hiding and everything. It was like really, really scary, but eventually we were like, well, we're gonna be stuck here and they'll eventually find us. That's not gonna be good. So we literally just ran right past the car. We just booped out of there. Some other time I got like up and down a 14-foot fence in like 10 seconds. And speaking of dangerous things, one time one of our neighbor friends climbed up one of those like big like stadium lights, but like 30 feet up. Like if he would have fell it, that would have been it. It was really, really dumb of us, to be honest. I mean, we went wild there. Never to the extent of vandalizing, though. I admit it was tempting, but we knew that was idiotic. Except, you see, sometimes things happen, and you realize things aren't looking so good. This day was risky, and we knew it was. I mean, it started by us sneaking past an ongoing baseball game to eventually walk into the open gate of the football stadium. Although I should note, hey, the fences were open. We didn't have to like sneak under any fences this time. They were all open and we were like, hey, I guess we're walking in. Anyway, we got in there and all was looking pretty good, actually. There were like two big tires that like football players like lift up and push over, and so we like got in them and rolled each other around. It was really fun. I mean, I was having a splendid day. We started like standing on the tires and like running kind of like a log in the water, and honestly, it was just amazing, man. Like the best day I had had in a long time. Then my cousin had the brilliant idea to hang on the field goal post. So we rolled the tire over there, he got on top of it, and he did. Apparently I was supposed to keep the tire under him, and then he fell and hurt his ankles. Not that bad, but you know, he hurt him. But he did it again, and you know, field goal posts are supposed to be straight, right? He was hanging on it, and it sort of... yeah, that's not supposed to happen. You know, we tried to fix it, so we pushed up on it, and, yeah, not so good. It just tilted the other way. So we kind of got ourselves in, not the best situation. We wanted to fix it, but then I hear what I never thought I would over all of these years. Hey! I look over, and about 50 yards out, there's an old drunk couple on their balcony yelling at us. And we said, hey, we're just trying to fix it. The dude's wife, though, just yells, no! Things were looking bad. Then the words were uttered. We're calling the cops. We tried to explain, but the numbers 911 were clearly dialed. I'm looking horrified, and then out of the corner of my eye, pew. Oh, there goes my cousin. And then, pew. Oh, there goes my brother. And I look over and I'm like, and I ran out of there so fast, man. I have never ran so fast in my entire life. And I was really worried about my brother because, I got his back, but that fool was out of there. I mean, he was like Sonic the Hedgehog, like damn. We also had to run really far, but nothing new to us. We were used to this, running away thing. Just, it was a little different when you get the cops called on you. In the end, we made it home safe and everything was good. We went down into the basement and changed our clothes and everything. And because here's the thing, they're kind of like our neighbors almost. Not next door, but not that far away. The aftermath is really funny because the whole team knew what happened. The whole high school football team knew. They just didn't know who did it. You see, that field goal post didn't just magically fix itself. Someone had to, find it like that. I haven't really been back in a while, but you see, that house has probably seen us over the years. I actually walk my dog past their house every week. They just have probably been too drunk to put things together because everyone kind of knows them as the drunks. I think one of the last times I was there was this time I went with my friends and we just sat in the middle of the field at 10 p.m. It was cool just looking at the stars and everything, being out there when no one else was. Of course, that all just took place in Minecraft. It never happened. Yeah, never happened. Goodbye, guys.